back here at Vallivue High School for high school game night on 12 KTRV. Well, it was a tough one for the Falcons tonight, but as promised, it was a physical one between Vallivue and Capital. Let's go take a look at those highlights at the home of the Falcons. Both teams 1 and 2 in the conference, but neither playing like it early. Capital owned a quick 7-0 lead, but the Eagles in the second, but the Falcons equally as quick to erase it. Sean Davis breaks free, goes all 45 yards for the score. It was 7-6. Now in the second quarter, the Eagles answer back. Dylan Hale pulls in the McKenna Simmons pass and then does the leg work. He gets hit hard, but not before he finds the red zone on the side. Later in the drive, though, Capital, their backs against the wall on a 4th and 10. This time, Simmons goes airborne to Spencer Lipkin, down within inches of the goal line, and they stay alive. And running back T.J. Clark takes care of the rest, in for the score for Capital, 14-6 now. But you can't discount the big playability of these Falcons. We'll hear more about this guy in a few minutes. Parker Garner has been huge for Vallivue. A 32-yard play. The Falcons are open for business. And speaking of open, next play, Ringo Robinson cuts through the line like butter. Isn't slowed down a bit. That made it 14-12, but the Eagles took a 21-12 lead into the half. This is where it got tough for Vallivue. Eagles would continue to roll, and they take this one 42-18. And some Thursday football at Bronco Stadium. Timberline and Vallivue. Timberline starts at the 10 after a great kick return to open the game, and this is what you call an efficient drive. First play from scrimmage, Grant Ruby finds Jackson Reed amidst a few defenders for the 10-yard score just 18 seconds in. It's 7-0 Timberline. But don't hold your breath. Mountain View marches back, down just 7 in the third. Josh Buss takes a screen and puts on a clinic on the spin move. There's one to miss a tackler. He avoids another, adds another spin, and he goes 50 yards for the touchdown. They'd missed the extra point, but it was just a one-score game. Their very next possession, Mavs, Colin Sale picks up the punt, and he just slices through an obviously tired Timberline special teams. Makes another cut to the sidelines. He sneaks in a 2-point conversion, made it 35-28 Mountain View. What a comeback for the Mavs, the final 49-28 Mountain View. And at Bronco Stadium, homecoming for the Bora Lions as they take on the Boise Braves. Bora up 7. Brayden Corpus with the QB keeper gets an easy 16 yards off the Braves defense. Next play, Corpus connects with Tyler Higbee. Here it is. That was for 6. That made it 13-0. Later in the second, Corpus hands it off to Hunter Kenyon for the touchdown. Bora would go on to win this one rather easily. 48-7, the final. On to Eagle High. This was a big one with the Mustangs hosting Centennial. And Eagle up big early, 24-0. Just 3 minutes left in the first half. Centennial trying to get something going on the option. Left, Malik Hill pitches it to Garrett Garner, going nowhere, swallowed up, same drive. Centennial with the screen pass to Garner, and again, Garner goes nowhere. Eagles D, impressive. Mustangs with the ball now, and Tanner Mangum fires a strike to the left for Jason Lane. A nice pickup there on the quick out. Eagle goes on to roll the Patriots. Can't believe this score, 38-0. And Meridian playing host to the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies. Beautiful homecoming night in Meridian. We get to the game with 4 minutes left. In the second quarter, Rocky Mountain up 21-14. Meridian has the ball on the 5. Jake Berard goes in for a QB sneak to tie it up at 21. Rocky gets the ball back with a minute and a half left. Riley Bradshaw, first pass incomplete and throws 2 in and outs. Rocky punts it away, and check this ball drops, hits a Meridian player, and Rocky gets it back with seconds left. Now in the second quarter, they end up kicking a 35-yard field goal to make it 24-21. That was the score at halftime. Let's take a look at some of the 4A games going on. Middleton taking on Emmett at Husky Stadium tonight. In the first quarter, Middleton with possession. Hyder Jessup takes the fly scoop around the left end for a few yards before being brought down by a pair of Huskies. Later on the drive, Middleton fakes the sweep and gives it up the middle to their fullback, and Tyson Payne takes it 16 yards to pay dirt. There he went. Middleton would get the 2-point conversion to go up 8 early. Emmett trying to get on the board now. Casey Barton on the play action finds Tucker Hyde for a short game. Later on, Barton rolls right again, and this time he finds a wide open Caden Bannister for a big game, but Emmett couldn't capitalize. Middleton goes on to win in a shutout, 15-0. And Bishop Kelly hosting Caldwell tonight. And look who's refereeing, Nampa Mayor Tom Dale. He's all over the place. Who knows? Might have been fixed Just kidding, Mayor Dale. But Bishop Kelly was rolling for the first drive of the game. Andrew Spangler of BK and 24-yard touchdown. They say his knee was down, so BK gets the ball on the one, and Bowen Ogata takes it in for 6. The extra point hits the uprights, though no good. All we're going to show are the BK highlights. BK gets the ball back. This time Spangler gets the ball. Knee not down this one. A nice 20-yard touchdown, and here we go again. BK goes for 2. Joshua Poole scores, makes it 14-0 BK. And a little more BK highlights. Ogata finds Robbie Deegan for 55 yards. The touchdown makes it 21-0 in the first quarter. Bishop Kelly goes on to win nice and big, 48-21. Kuna and Columbia here. Some highlights from this game. You can see the big run by Kuna. Columbia big up front. Kuna hit the field goal to get an early 3 points, but Columbia on their way back. Up the sideline there, misses a couple of tacklers. He's in. And final score here, we'll get you that as soon as we can. I want to get you one more score there before we go, though. Nampa in Mountain Home, and Mountain Home really struggling this year. Nampa takes this one 41-8. Let's take a look at some of the 3A and the 2A games. First, the 3A, Payette hosting Homedale, and Payette's homecoming game tonight. Early on, the Patriots looking to make something happen. Woody Thomas takes the handoff, makes a few people miss before he's finally brought down. A nice gain, but however, the drive would stall Homedale. Now with the possession, quarterback Trey Corder rolls right. He can't find anybody open, so he keeps it. He is so good. Corder running hard, switches direction. Finally brought down after that nice gain. Payette would go on to win this one 22-20. And New Plymouth playing host to Marsing late in the second quarter in this one. Marsing looking to take the lead. Their quarterback throws a quick slant, and look, receiver goes up to get it. That play would set up this. Just seconds before the half, Marsing's QB buying time, scrambles around the pocket, finally jumps up, throws to the end zone. His receiver makes a nice catch in traffic. They'd missed the extra point, but still take a 1-point lead going into the half. The Huskies would end up winning this one 27-20. And Nampa Christian playing host to Coal Valley Christian. Coal Valley's Riley Wiedmeyer rolls left, and he's hit as he throws. That would be picked off by Nampa Christian's Zach Johnson. Ensuing possession, Nampa Christian's Trevor Lee takes the handoff up the gut for a big game all the way down to the 17-yard line. That would set up a short touchdown pass to Lee again. He gets rewarded for that run. Nampa Christian goes on to win big, 35-7. And a couple more scores to show you tonight. Weiser staying undefeated, 5-0 now with the 50-12 win over Parma. And Melba, a 40-28 win over McCall. Melba's second win of the season, and as we saw, that's 2 more than they had all of last season.